Oh, hey. Oh, look what's going on here. I'm just coming to get water. Let's walk over here. And someone's been cutting some wood. Let's see if I can walk around this. Oh yeah, maybe I can tuck myself down that way. See, it's really low here, right? And I got this big pack on my back. Well, we'll see what I can do. Anyway, look at this wood. Looks a bit like my bradu, actually. Gorgeous wood. What it is... Now here's some more pieces. It's not someone cutting down trees. Actually, logging is illegal in Thailand. It's made illegal. Oh, look at these mushrooms. Holy! Wow! Amazing. Isn't that beauty? So beautiful. Oh yeah. Yeah, so logging was made illegal. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of illegal logging that happens. Well, I know that's a fact, but... Truth is, Thailand as a government banned logging. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine Canada doing that? Anyway, so you can see there's a lot of wood cut here. But what happened was, this, you can barely see the root ball anymore. But that was a big tree, right? And it went right across this whole small hollow, this small valley. So obviously someone's been here cutting boards out of it. Well, good for them, it's beautiful wood. And they made this shelter over here. I guess, well, they had a fire going there, so I guess a little shelter from the rain. They used banana leaves for the roof, as you do. Very good, very good. Anyway, but I'm here to get my water. And that's nice, they didn't block where I get it, because people are quite considerate. And I think most people know I'm up here. Anyway, so let's just stop this for a sec, switch around. Okay, we're off. Oh, I got the same problem with the cord. Oh, I know what I'll do. Hang on a sec. This might make a sound. Move it over here. See if that's quieter. Right. Okay, so first of all, what we do. So it's a little bit mucky here right now. I guess kind of disturbed the general thing, the general how things work. And so it's a little bit more muddy than usual. But it's also been raining, so that's probably the real reason. I don't know if you can see me with my hat on. Shoot. Let's take the hat off. Put that there. Get a nice hairdo. Okay, I guess that's good. Let's see how silty this is. Also, it's hard to tell when they were working on it, but I'd say fairly recently, last few days maybe. But what I was wondering about is whether the water would be silty, but it's not, so that's good. That's good. Like that. We're doing the regular. So anyway, yeah. So here I am getting water again. So we're doing another water walk. What's been going on in the news? I guess there's that in the States, which a lot of Americans, I guess every American practically, well not every, but a lot, are up in arms over Ford Kavanaugh. Mostly they're backing Ford and dissing Kavanaugh, but a few people are flip side. And there's a few people just taking the neutral stance, right? Which is probably wise. Just seems all politics and bullshit. Anyway, I kind of believe them both and believe neither. I didn't spend too much time watching them, actually, so I don't know, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, yeah, so other than that, what's been going on? Not too much. I'm going to do a lot of videos today. I'm going to do 2 rosette videos when I get home. I have to go to the market, and then I'll come home and do some rosette videos. I've been meaning to do this kilt video for this company I got the kilt from. Partly because I really like it, really good. And also I think they give you a kind of voucher for your next order if you do. So it's a win-win. Anyway, yeah, so do that. I'm going to do some rosettes. I finished my 12th rosette yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. So that, I don't think I'm going to be doing an awful lot of rosettes in the near future, like over the next week. Well, my mom's moving, so I guess I'll be engaged with that. My brother's coming over to visit from Ho Chi Minh City. He's coming up to Chiang Mai with some friends. So we're going to hang out and do some things. And more importantly, well, not more importantly, but more relative to the point, we'll say, I'm kind of run out of veneer. I have a bit of the padok veneer and definitely some zebra wood, so maybe I could do something. But I really love having the maple and the rosewood because of the contrast, right? So the rosewood is that dark brown, and the maple, of course, is creamy white color. Yeah, so I'll be taking a bit of a hiatus, but not for long though, because I ordered some rosewood, padok, and maple, so that'll probably come in the next couple of weeks. That's been fun. I made 12 rosettes altogether, new ones. So I made 14 altogether, but the other two are on the guitars. So what I'm going to say in my, because from here, now I want to try and sell this guitar, right? I mean, I've been trying to sell it all along, but now I'm going to do a little bit more of a push, right? I'm a horrible salesperson, but I got to do it. I got to sell it. Anyway, so I'm going to say something like, hey, if you like one of these rosettes and want a guitar wrapped around it, you just let me know and I can do that. So I can do custom work, of course. Yeah. Right. That's one bottle done. It's kind of neat, actually. I've been able to fill the bottles almost halfway just by doing this, you know. Because before, it was, if I let it run for a long time, it would get all silty. And that's not the end of the world, because what happens is it just settles. But I don't want any silt in it, in particular. You know, for a good reason, I guess. What do they say? You have to eat a peck of dirt before you die. That's true. Oh, is there a leak here? Feels like there's a leak. Hard to tell. Oh my goodness. Do I have a crack on it? I don't think so. Okay, I think this might just be the lid. Yeah, it's the lid. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter too much. Well, you know, you can't expect everything to last forever. Anyway, it's good enough because they sit upright while I'm walking back, so not the end of the world. Look at this. You know, it's the usual environmental stuff. I do still post some stuff, and I still do a lot of reading, but less than I was, you know. I think I've shifted into a new phase. It's probably better for my mental health. New phase of just living a good life, simple life, all that stuff, right? Because we know or we don't know the situation. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, at one point, I was with my mum. Oh, we were at Central Festival Mall, one of the big malls in Chiang Mai. Getting some stuff. As you do. Anyway, and my mom says, oh, you're just like so heartbroken. I went, yeah. And it's... I don't know. It's a little bit like, there's this stuff about, I kind of go on a little bit about, like I'm kind of actually, of course my main interest is connection to nature, always, right? But there's this other stuff floating around, well, they like to call them the social justice warriors. I don't like that term, it's too labely, right? I don't like labels, right? Or, I mean, we have to have them, but minimum. It's that identity politics thing which I'm very distrustful of. Anyway, yeah, so I end up posting a lot of stuff like that. Like, so, like today I posted something from Brett Kavanaugh and his, not Brett Kavanaugh, what the hell? No! Anyway, Brett Weinstein, I don't know. Anyway, and also his wife, Heather Heying. They're both amazing thinkers. And they're all part of that. There's this thing called the intellectual dark web. right? So Jordan Peterson's kind of the most famous of those, and certainly one that gets the most flack, I'd say. So I often post stuff from him just because it's fun. I can watch all my friends have fucking heart attacks. Oh, I swore, sorry. All my friends have heart attacks over the mere sight of his name. Oh, okay, anyway, yeah. Oh, we must drink the water. Nice. Right, so what else? What was it? Yeah, it's all that stuff. There's something in that somehow that connects with connection to nature. Maybe there's a lot of posturing, like, what do they call that? Virtue signaling. I've talked a bit about that in these videos. You know, the whole virtual signaling thing. So there's a lot of self-righteousness, and ugh, I don't like it. I think it's it's risky stuff, right? Because, you know, they talk all the different things, right? But the problem is that be a bit careful with that, because you're next, right? You can vilify all the different entities, people. And right now, what is it? White male, straight white male are the evil ones. You see it all the time. I'm like, oh, it's a little. Don't know about that, you guys, because you're next. They're gonna go after you next. Trust me. Anyway. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this and maybe talk while I walk a bit. Okay, ciao. Glad I made it through. I cut off on that rock and stepped over the wood, and nothing untoward happened. Yay! Okay. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna walk. So it's really misty. This is the time of year. It's like early October. Now through, well, into December for sure. It'll slowly get less rain. And also, interestingly, it won't, so it's nice there's no rain and stuff, right? But it also takes a long time for the dampness that is built up to dry out, right? Generally, my experience. I've been here for 4 years now. So, because what's happening now is it's getting cooler, slowly and slightly. Like we're talking like 1 or 2 degrees Celsius, right? Doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually makes a difference. So, gets cooler here. The forest moisture doesn't evaporate as quickly. You know, once you get into January, it's super dry, and then of course later in February start to warm up, and then anyway, it's super dry then. It even gets down to, it's been as low as 35% humidity level. Yeah. But for a while, and the other thing is with it getting a little bit cooler. Is that there's mist more often. Like today, it's kind of misty. I felt like, I think it's going to rain today. I've had my umbrella. Well, I'll have my umbrella in my pack for a number of months to come yet, probably. It sort of feels like it might rain because it's so humid, right? With the mist and basically in the cloud. It's not much, but it definitely here. And there'll be times when it's just like this cloud just rolls by the house, and it's just, it's so wild, you know? And like right now, like my kitchen floor, it has tile on the floor and it's wet almost all the time. The fridge is always dripping water. It's just condensation, right? Anyway, yeah. It's just the way it is. What can you do? Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah, look at this. Let's see if I can get up close, or a little bit close. So we saw those mushrooms earlier, eh? Look at this. Can you see that? Can I zoom with this? There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at those mushrooms growing on the side of that tree. And the one beside it, it's going to be hard to see because it's darker, but there's some dark sort of rust-colored ones on this little sapling beside it. Different kind of mushroom, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we're going. I have to remember to check. See, I push, sometimes I don't push it right. Button. Yeah, so here we are. Actually, you know what? Hang on a sec. Yeah, so anyway, here we go. Just walking down. Not too sure. This is just a rambly one. It's nothing big deal. I guess I was just getting water. I thought, oh, I should do some dumbass video again. Because, you know, YouTube. What do they call them? YouTubers. It's all the thing now. It's all the rage. It's like me and Joe Rogan. We're like just the same. I think Joe Rogan, I would imagine, actually makes money from his YouTube and all that. Anyway, I don't make money. I don't put advertisements on. There's kind of no point when you only have 12 people looking at your videos. But I'm not sure if I would anyway. Anyway, I'm glad I don't get like hundreds of thousands of views, because then I'd have to think about it. Like, oh, do I want advertising? Could make a bit of money. I'm always struggling for money and all that. And anyway, don't have to worry about it at the moment. Okay, we're back. I just made my way through the more treacherous parts, and that's the end of it there. It's very dense, right? Very like bushy, right now, and kind of have to keep an eye out for things like snakes and stuff. And, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, the air is so soft today. It's close, as they say. I guess, okay, I was talking about that virtue signaling thing, wasn't I? I always think, and this is maybe me virtue signaling, I don't know. If that's the right word. Is that the right word? I'm tired of all the words now. Can't stand any. Ooh, virtue signaling. What's the other one? Oh, microaggressions. Oh, someone looked at me the wrong way. Classic one is white privilege. And the best line, I was watching, okay, Brett Weinstein, right? Weinstein. It's one or the other. Was it Harvey Weinstein or Harvey Weinstein? Anyway, it's the opposite. I understand why you wouldn't want to get that mixed up. Anyway, he's saying like, because what Brett Weinstein was teaching at Evergreen College in Washington, Oregon, or somewhere. Anyway, just you can look him up. It was quite the to-do. Anyway, well, his main point was, you know, because he was being called a racist and a white supremacist and all that, right? It's like, Jesus Christ. I always called that too, just so we're clear. Anyway, he says, look, like he had students who spent years in their family eating roadkill, right? Because they didn't have enough food and enough money to buy food, right? Anyway, it was a great point, because it's like, come on, let's at least attempt to see the complexity in all this stuff. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people that are, I think, seeing the complexities in this whole diatribe, right? And there's others that just go wham, wham. Anyway, and I guess social media is feeding that to a tremendous degree. Anyway, that's about it for me. I think, you know, if you've watched these videos, you might remember that this little bit of the walk is kind of my favorite, because it opens up a bit that you can see. Do you know what I mean? You can see the sky a bit. We're on the edge of a steep hill here. And it just kind of opens up a bit. It's just really lovely. When you hike here, when you hike here, you're really surrounded by forest the whole time. Pretty much. What was that place I went last 2 years ago? Doi Lanka, I guess. Almost 2 years ago. Where it opened, wide open to like open grassy land is so amazing. Just reminded me of being back in Alberta, you know. Anyway, I'd like to go back there soon, maybe over the winter sometime. Anyway, that's a very rigorous hike, I'll tell you. Anyway. Hope everyone's doing fine. I'll have a look at this one, whether it's worth putting up, but I'll probably do it. What the hell. Anyway, I have more videos to make. Hope everyone's doing great. Ciao, and talk to you later. Bye.